Hey everybody, it's Cindy, and today I have a somewhat unusual video for you. This is a Xyron 850, which is an older version of the Xyron adhesive systems and laminating system. I believe the one out now is like a Xyron 900 or something. This is sort of an older version of it. Apologize for the glitter. I was working on a project earlier. And my fiance came home with this couple of days ago or a week ago from Goodwill or some little thrift store, and he brought it home for me. Thought I would like it. I am absolutely in love with this thing. It is huge. It's 8.5 inches wide, so you can get a whole sheet of paper in here, and the adhesive is really, really strong, so I really like it. Found out you can still get the adhesive cartridges. He got it for $2, so even if I only was able to use the adhesive that's in it, it would still be worth the money. But he got it for $2. I found out you can still get the adhesive cartridges, and I have discovered my favorite use for it. We are all pretty familiar with this stuff, right? This is foam squares adhesive, or there is also let's see, the Scotch kind. I'm trying to find mine and I'm not seeing it right here, so I have to have it tucked away somewhere else right now. But the Scotch big rolls that come with the 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch wide strips of double-sided sticky tape that's a foam, so it's a thicker material, so you get a little bit of dimension on your cards or projects. So what I have discovered is that this is a great way to save money on this. Replacement cartridges for this run about $35 on Amazon, which is pretty pricey, but you get 50 feet of adhesive, so it ends up being a pretty good investment. I think mine is missing a little tray on the back, but it doesn't really affect anything from my standpoint. Let me find what I'm looking for here. I have a stack of projects I thought we would run through real quick. There it is. Okay, so here we go. This is regular craft foam. Nothing to it, right? You run it through here, and like I said, I'm missing the tray that goes right here, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm going to run it through the first time. Hopefully I won't run out. I've done this several sheets of this now. Run this through here. Use the little included cutter. I'm going to peel off the clear sheet on the front and leave the adhesive on the back. And then I'm going to run it through upside down with this sheet down like that. I'm just going to run it through again. Like that, up to the end. Get this out of the way. Peel the clear stuff off this side, and then you have, once you trim it down, this is now adhesive on both sides of the foam, and you have a big sheet of foam squares that you can cut to whatever size you need. So here's another one that I've already done, and I've already started to use it. You could run it through twice and get a double thickness foam so that you get it a little bit bigger. You'd have to run it through actually 3 times, once to adhere these two together and then each side. But craft foam is cheap. You can get a huge stack of this in pretty much any color you want for a couple of bucks at the Hobby Lobby. So I think I got mine, a huge stack of it, for like $4.99 at Hobby Lobby, but I used a 40% off coupon, so you know, $2, $3. And this by itself, they run about $4.99 up to $5.99, $6.99, depending on the brand that you buy. And this is exactly the same thing. So it's not cut down for you, but that makes it kind of nice for me because I like to cut it into little pieces anyway. So it's not quite as thick. Like I said, you could do a double thickness one and probably get exactly the same size as that one. I don't know if you can see that. But you can always double these up and use them, and this cost me pennies, especially since this was, the adhesive was $2. Once I have to replace the cartridge, you know, it's going to be a little bit more pricey, but even then it's definitely going to save me money on my foam adhesive squares. So there's that. And I would have to say that that Xyron machine, you can do this with pretty much any of the Xyron. You just won't get quite as wide as I got here. I'm not sure why I put it in vertical. I should have put it in horizontal, but that's okay. Yeah, you can get pretty much any of the Xyron machines. I don't know that the X would work, but definitely the 5-inch one, because I have that one too somewhere. I have the bigger one too, or the smaller one, size one. And then there's the big one that laminates and all that stuff too. I probably won't use this for laminating because I have a Mink and I have an actual laminating machine. But this works really well for not just making the foam squares, which is what I have used it for so far, but also for, I used it to make a banner for a birthday party over the weekend, and it had put adhesive on the letters, and it stuck really, really well, and I had tons of glitter on that stuff, so, which is why you're still seeing glitter everywhere. So yeah, it is Xyron 850. If you can't find it, I know it's available online, but it gets kind of pricey. If you can't find it, your Xyron, what are they, 500 and 900 will work just as well. Just remember to flip them, the foam squares upside down, and you have to do both sides of it to make your own foam squares at home. Okay, so that's my quick tip for today. It probably wasn't as quick as I thought it would be, but that's okay. If you liked this video or found it interesting or helpful or anything else, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And have a great afternoon.